Hey guys, it's Mrs. Borin from Mrs. Borin's classroom, and today we are going to read Diary of a Spider. My last story was the original one, Diary of a Worm, and this goes with it. This is Worm's best friend. So now this is his diary. This is also written by Borin. Very creative little artistic work also. There he is, his little boat. Okay, here we go. March 1st. Today was Grandparents' Day at school, so I brought Grandpa with me. He taught us 3 things. Number 1, spiders are not insects. Insects have 6 legs. How many do you have spiders have? 8, very good. Number 2, without spiders, insects could take over the world. Number 3, butterflies taste better with a little barbecue sauce. Those are the 3 things he taught him. Spiders are not insects. They need to eat insects. They don't take over the world. And butterflies taste good with a little bit of ketchup or barbecue sauce. March 16th. Grandpa says that in his day, flies and spiders did not get along. Things are different now. So that's saying they didn't used to get along. Now, they do. Look, he's like saying, "This is awesome," and his friend Fly is giving him a ride. March 29th. Today in gym class, we learned how to catch the wind so we could travel to faraway places. So it shows him up on a basketball ring, and the teacher's saying, "Next." He's going to get ready to catch the wind, okay? When I got home, I made up flashcards so I could practice. Number 1, climb high. Number 2, release your silk. Number 3, catch the wind. Fly made up her own flashcards. Number 1, fly. I'm starting to see why Grandpa doesn't like her. So there he is. And then she's like, "Yeah, to fly, I just fly." But she's made to fly, right? April 1st. Went to the park with my sister today. We tried the seesaw. I don't think it worked. Here's one and there's one. Do you think the seesaw worked? We tried the tire swing. They're both just sitting on the tire swing. It didn't work. We spun a huge sticky web on the water fountain. That worked. She's saying, "Eek!" because she got stuck in their spider web. That made him happy. April 12th. Today was safety day at school. We learned that vacuums eat spider webs and are very, very dangerous. If we hear a vacuum, we should stop, drop, and run. April 13th. We had a vacuum drill today. I stopped what I was doing. I forgot where I was going, and I ran screaming from the room. We're gonna have another drill tomorrow. So learning that vacuum cleaners are dangerous, and he kind of freaked out. So you're gonna practice that again. April 17th, I'm sleeping over at Worm's house tonight. I hope they don't have leaves and rotten tomatoes for dinner again. Because that's what worms eat, right? May 7th. Mom said I was getting too big for my own skin, so I molted. Worm is saying, so there's eating at their house. He molts his skin off, and Worm's saying, that is so gross. Can you imagine just taking off my old skin? May 8th. Today was show and tell, so I brought in my old skin. My teacher called on it to lead the Pledge of Allegiance. So the old teacher up here, looks like very old, accidentally, here he is, here's his skin. She called on it to say the Pledge of Allegiance because she can't see very well. June 5th. Daddy Longlegs made fun of Fly because she eats with her feet, and now she won't come out of her tree house. So I'm gonna find him and give him a piece of my mind. So here's sad little Fly staying in her tree house. And here's Spider saying, I'm gonna save the day. I'm gonna go talk to that Granddaddy Longlegs. Now, if you know Granddaddy Longlegs, they're usually pretty big spiders. June 6th, I found Daddy Longlegs. He's a lot bigger than I thought he was. So I gave him a piece of my lunch instead. Look how big he is, and he looks really grumpy. So he gave him part of his lunch. June 7th, Fly's treehouse blew away in the wind today. And so did Grandpa. June 18th, I got a postcard from Grandpa today. It says, Dear Spider, ooh la la, I landed in Paris. French bugs are delicious. And he sent the leg of a French gnat for him to taste. There's a leg of a gnat. June 30th, Grandpa came home today. I couldn't wait to hear about how he rode the winds all the way over the ocean. It turns out that he caught a breeze to the airport and he just napped in first class. So how did he get all the way to Paris? He slept up on an airplane all the way there. That's the easy way to go. July 2nd, Fly came over to play today. She got stuck in our web and her mom had to come get her. So Mom Spider trying to help Fly get unstuck and her mom's like, Grandpa laughed a little too hard, and from now on, we have to play at Fly's house. There's Grandpa. He just thought the whole thing was funny. Silly Grandpa. July 9th. Today was my birthday. Grandpa decided I was old enough to know the secret of a long, happy life. It was never fall asleep in a shoe. That's his big secret. Never fall asleep in a shoe. July 16th. Things I scare. Number 1, I scare Fly's mom. Look, he wrapped her up like spiders do when they're going to eat something. I scare tiny bugs. And number 3, people using water fountains at the park. Look, like he passed out when he saw a spider and his spider web right there. Can you see it? July 17th, things that scare me. Daddy Longlegs. Look, there's a shadow of Daddy Longlegs and he's running. Vacuums. There's the plug of the vacuum. He's scared. And people with big feet. He's like, no. August 1st. I wish that people wouldn't judge all spiders based on the few spiders that bite. I know that if we took the time to get to know each other, we would get along just fine. Just like Fly and me. See? He and Fly are having a great time. And at the back of his diary, he posted a few pictures also. And here's something that Worm found. Looks like an old Frankenstein toy with its arms missing. He found a story about the itsy bitsy spider. Here's a trampoline. It says, Dad made me this. Take a trampoline. My best friends, Worm. Okay, scooch up here. Worm and Fly, his best friends. My first molted skin. Ew, there's his skin. And the last pictures are a slingshot that he made and his extended family reunion. So there's a slingshot and look at his family reunion. All these spiders dropping down. Okay, and that's the end of Diary of a Spider. Okay? All right, thank you for tuning in today. Bye-bye from Mrs. Borin's classroom. Bye.